All right, Libra, so this is going to be your love reading. So anyone with prominent Libra placements in your birth chart, thank you so much for being here. I think it was about a month ago or so that I did the last love series, so I just felt that it was time for me to come back on and do a little love check-in for the zodiac signs. We are in the middle of this Venus retrograde right now. Well, I don't know if we're in the middle of it, but we're definitely deep in it. Venus is retrograding in Leo, and it won't go direct until September. So we do have a few more weeks of this energy going on. And obviously, as we know, with Venus, it does rule over love, relationship, partnership type of dynamics, amongst other things, but definitely focused on the love in this reading. As always, guys, please like the video, press the little thumbs up button, especially if you were able to gain any insight or perspective. If it helped you in any way, just sort of figure out your love situation, press the little thumbs up button. I would really appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you there. All right, so let's sit in the energy. What Libra group am I reading for today? Let's bring in the messages, open up the channel. What is the message for the Libra collective I am reading for? I do feel something about water, emotion. I feel 30 days, like in the next 30 days, there's going to be, I don't want to use the word rage, but it feels like raging water, but not necessarily in a like one direction. It's just like, just water, moving of energy as it relates to the water thing. So water does have to do with emotion, and if we're looking at the elements, it is the heart space. It has to do with love. We are in a love reading, so your emotional state is going to be watery. There's a lot of movement with your emotional state. If you have been pretty still or stagnant in the love department recently, within the next 30 days, that stillness is going to start to move. It just feels like, I don't even want to use waves going back and forth. I don't want to use that either. It's just like a whirlwind of water, like really moving around. So your emotional state, again, may be a little turbulent the next 30 days, but it's definitely waking you up. And I don't even know why I'm getting 30 days, but it does feel like I need to say that. But something is waking you up emotionally from your heart, the love sector. We'll see what this is about. It's more futuristic though, so I don't know if that's going to come out. Maybe some of you are already feeling that now, I don't know. But turbulence, waves, water, movement, love, waking up, getting out of this stagnancy, this standstill, starting to move. All right, let's see what this is. Okay, what is the personal energy for the Libra group that I'm reading for today as it relates to love and relationship, please? Got the Lovers. Libra, Libra, Libra. What is coming through for the Libra? Strength. This definitely has to do with the heart space, but it's more so having courage and being strong. Knight of Emotions or Knight of Cups. Either you are approaching someone with a love offer. Yeah, there's something like that. Like you need to be strong. You need to have courage to approach someone and let them know how you feel. And there's the Empress, which is your card or represents Venus at least. All right, what is this about? I'm drawn to the infinity loop. There's something about that. You may be coming back around with another person, a previous lover, a previous love, a previous thing. And it's like, should I or shouldn't I? That's how I'm feeling about it as well. Yeah, also with this. Should I do it? Should I not? Should I be open? Should I be honest? Should I talk about my feelings, how I feel about this person? But there's definitely a loop that you and this person have been in. So we are dealing with somebody, with a group of Libras who are thinking about a past relationship and a past person. Yeah, and there was a lot of water. There was a lot of love here. But it was more a little wild and free. There was not too much stability with this person. And maybe you didn't feel stable, or you felt like your emotions were turbulent, like what I was feeling. And maybe this is sort of coming back up to the surface at this point, especially with your planet being in retrograde, right? And she is literally showing up in your reading right now. So there's something about this time of your life that it's necessary for the big picture, for your life journey, for something like that, for you to revisit this love, this past love that you've once had. So whether you are contemplating, reflecting, thinking about this person, and maybe they're not in your reality, but you are going back on this love and this relationship and sort of reevaluating it, or this person may indeed actually be in your reality or coming in within the next 30 days. There's something about the 30 days. I don't know what that means. You'll know. Let me know when you know. Leave a comment. But anyway, yeah. And so Venus is here, and she's just like, this is a bigger picture thing. Like, urging you to open your mind to this possibility that it feels like throughout your lifetime, your life path, this person and you have been together maybe a few times, I don't know, but it's something around like, look at the big picture of it. Just because it was done or it has been done, right? Like, there is future, there's longevity here. Like, things unfold at times very unexpectedly. There's a reason for things to happen. We never know, right, the exact reason until it happens and we understand it. So it's like, what is the reason why you feel so connected to this person? What is the reason why there is this like magnetism, this heart-to-heart sort of thread, like energetic thread? There's a pull there between the both of you. And not really understanding it, but at this time of your life, it is an opportunity for you to reflect on it and really get the reason behind why you and this person are connected so strongly. And it could be for those of you who are saying like, fuck that, I am never going back to this person, or, you know, you're really not into revisiting old relationships or anything like that, because I know that that's a thing and a lot of people feel that way, and I understand that. So it could be more so just realizing the lesson that you were able to gain from that love and that relationship, so that way once Venus goes forward again and she's on track and she's taking care of the things that she's needed to take care of during this retrograde season, you equally are doing the same thing. And so it's like, okay, revisiting this so you can be ready to move forward once Venus moves forward, if that makes sense. For those of you who are open to revisiting a past love or relationship, or this person has literally come back into your life out of nowhere, there's a bigger picture. There's a big reason for that. And it's very similar to the lesson learned. Like, what is this trying to show you? Why are you so connected? Why are you so magnetized and pulled to one another? There is a loop. It's a karmic thing. I feel that very strongly here, that this is like, for those of you who are mystics or spiritualists or whatever and believe in this stuff, this has happened before in other lifetimes. Like, you have been connected with this person, this soul, more than anything, not the physical body, right, but the soul. You've been connected with this soul in previous lifetimes or something like that. And so it happens, right? Like that literally does happen, where you come across these souls in human form during this lifetime, where you feel that, you know, there's a bigger reason for that outside of this one little lifetime that you're living, outside of this 3D earthly reality. There's something bigger here, if that makes sense. So yeah, so you're reflecting on this love, you're reflecting on this person, you're reflecting on how they make you feel, who they are, why they were in your life, or why they are back in your life in some way. And I think that you also feel really confident and really attractive, or you may be coming across, if you don't feel that way, you definitely are coming across very attractive to others right now. So you may be getting some attention. There may be several people in your environment who want to get to know you, or who like you, who love you, you know, in a romantic way. But you are definitely on someone's mind. You are definitely present in their environment with Venus, with the Empress here. What is in Libra's person's energy? So let's talk about your person. Where are they coming from as it relates to love and relationship at this time? Yeah, very passionate. They are in their fire energy, and they are, like, we're dealing with you and them, right? They are totally into you. Sexually into you. Very attracted to you. Very pulled. And again, going back to the magnetism. I'm also hearing an opportunity. I don't know if there's an opportunity for someone to say something, for someone to come forward, to an opportunity for the both of you to be together, to work something out. I'm not too sure. What is this? So on one hand, your person feels passionate, very attracted to you. They feel like this is, again, it's an opportunity, like something, the universe has presented this onto their lap, and they're like, I'm gonna take it, right? Like, I want to try. I want to approach the Libra. I want to talk to the Libra. If you're already talking to them or whatever, maybe they see an opportunity right now for y'all to go the next level, and so they want to say something about it, and they're super excited about it, enthusiastic about it. At the same time, there's some insecurity. There's some walls. There's some boundaries. What is that? It's like, should I? And it goes back, I think I was saying that with you too, right? Like, should I or shouldn't I? I feel the same thing with them. Should I or shouldn't I? There's even though there's a heartfelt connection, there is attraction, there's an energetic connection between the both of you. The both of you are equally feeling this hesitation. So even though there is a connection, there's also a disconnect as well, which is very common for a Venus retrograde season. So I will give more information on that, but there's something around it. I don't know if the both of you have hurt one another in the past, or your existing love affair, however it looked, however long it's been, has just not been super great. It has not been easy. You know, maybe it's been a long lasting thing where you guys have been connected back and forth, but nothing has ever really come together. And so the both of you are like having trouble believing in it. Believing in the reality of it, believing in the practicality of it, even though I think that the both of you have this sense of it being bigger than this reality, being bigger than this lifetime, with them having the star, you having the Empress. But as it relates to the now, there's definitely a hesitation. So I don't know what that's about, but we will see. Let's go into the feelings and emotion. How does Libra feel about the person and this relationship, please? Okay. How's Libra feel? Here's your card, Justice, 10 of Pentacles. You know that this is a karmic situation. You know that this is a soul bond of some sort. You know that, like, how you feel when you're with them is like you're content. You have everything. They are everything. Like they match you, right? Like they're not missing any element to what they bring to the table, how they make you feel, you know, who they are as a person. Like they check the boxes, if that makes sense. And I hate to say that, but there's something around like them having it all. Like you feel that when you're with them emotionally, you are secure, you are safe. You feel like you can depend on them, like they will always be there for you if you need them. Like they are there, your sort of rock, right? A shoulder to lean on, someone that, you know, if you're in trouble or I don't know, you need help with something, like they are always there, whether you're together or you're not. And I think that gives you a sense of safety and security. And you know that this is a karmic situation. I do think on this side, whoever is on this side, and I don't mean to call anyone out, especially if like, I don't know, cross-watcher, I don't know, whatever, right? But whoever's on this side definitely wants the reality of this situation to happen. You want it to manifest in the real world. Like no more of the energetic thing. Like yes, the energetic thing, but like that's not enough anymore. Like you want something real, of tangibility, that, you know, because you do see them as your person. You want commitment from this person. What does the person want from this relationship? No. How do they feel about this relationship and about Libra? All right, we have 3 cards that came out for how they feel. They are, like I said earlier, like I did feel that. Like they are super, super passionate about you, super into you. They know that this is a soul bond, a soul tie. You have the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the King of Wands. There is fire, passion, intensity, connection. Obsession, in a way. There's a little bit of obsession here. Like possession as well. Like you are theirs. They know that you are. I feel that all over me right now. Like they know that you are theirs and they are yours. Like there is no doubt in their bones about that. For whatever reason, it has not come together in reality. But as far as like their soul, their spirit, like with the fire elements being soul and spirit, there's no doubt that they think of you that way. So you may speak that way, right? Like in those terms of soul mates or soul bond, you know, being pulled to one another. The connection is strong. You know, you probably are very like telepathic with one another, or in tuned, right, and connected with one another, stuff like that. Even if, you know, you have your moments of separation or when you're back together, whatever the case is. But if you're thinking like that and you don't know if they think that the same, I'm telling you, they think the same way. That's how they think as well. And probably just a little bit more than you do. Because to me, they have zero doubt that y'all belong together and that y'all are connected to one another. There's history here between you and this person. That's why I was picking up earlier of, you know, this is a past person. For most of you, this is literally a past relationship, a past lover, something like that. Probably like the love of your life, whatever it is, coming back. And but for others, you know, it is just the past life thing. But the Six of Cups does describe that. That's what that card tells us, is that there is a past connection here. All right, so and they are enthusiastic and they are anticipating this and they want to go toward this. And like I said, there's a level of obsession and possession here. And like I said earlier, there's some sexual, like really, really strong sexual attraction. But something is holding them back, and we will see what that is. What does Libra want from this relationship? What does Libra want? I mean, we kind of know what you want with this, with the Justice and the 10. Ooh. I don't even know what to say. Like, it is affecting my body, Libra. Your reading's affecting my body. Oh my God. The both of you are not from this world. Like, the Moon and the High Priestess, forget it. I already felt this, like, out of this world energy, but this coming through is like, this is out of this world type of love. Okay. Why is the High Priestess here in the card that has to do, in the place that has to do with what you want? So the High Priestess is our inner knowing, our intuitive, instinctive self, our higher self. You can also relate it to like spirit in a way, you know, more so from the feminine perspective, like the goddess or something like that. But this is inner knowing. This is all knowing. This is like what equivalent to like a mystic or a clairvoyant, or someone with the ability to connect with whatever is beyond the veil, which essentially is everything that I've been talking about as it relates to your connection. It's super energetic, super spiritual, super strong, tight, right? Like secure, solid, energetic, spiritual connection. This is what you want. You have that. If you are, again, going back to whoever is like wanting this quote unquote, again, out of this world love with this person, like, you have it. Okay, so if you're second guessing it or you don't know about it, like, they feel the same way. That's just for whoever needs the validation. You have that connection. Maybe the issue here is that this person doesn't really speak and tell you with words. There is something hidden. There is something hidden. There's something that you don't know, you're not very clear about. And what you want is to know this. What you want is to know what is secret, what is hidden, what is in the dark, what is beyond the veil. You want something to give you the truth, like validate and clarify how you feel about this connection. It's like maybe you think about it in ways of it being that way, right? Where it's like out of this world type of thing, it's spiritual, whatever. But then maybe you have moments where you doubt that because you're a human being and you live in this 3D reality. And so it's like, no, that is fantasy. No, I'm romanticizing, right? Like, you know, some type of sort of attachment style or whatever, where you're sort of thinking and you go into fantasy mode and you feel like you're crazy or it's just a fantasy. You want something to justify that, to validate it, to make you 100% know that this is real, how you feel and the connection that you feel you have. Because right now it's probably just very energetic and very spiritual. Therefore, this feeling here of wanting something in the 3D between you and this person. To you, it's like, if you had that, if you two were together in reality, then it's like saying that would validate it. That would make it all sort of come together. Instead of realizing whether or not you have this 3D thing, this connection is still real. But we will get more info on that as well. All right, let's see what the person, Libra's person, wants from this relationship and from Libra. Two of Pentacles. Ooh, there's the Queen. This is the only court card we're missing on their side. The Page, the Knight, the Queen, the King. What is that? I'm hearing like all levels. Something about it being in all levels. All levels of oneself. All like alignments. Like this person knows it in their bones, in all levels of their body, in their mind, in their heart, in their spirit, in their body, right? Something like that. This person wants there to be a decision or what is this? Like for some of, like I'm feeling this person wants there to be a decision made, right? Because there's a lot of up and down. There's a lot of back and forth. Weighing the options and juggling things, right? So it's like they don't want that. Like they're done with that. They don't want it to be up in the air anymore. This relationship, this connection, even though it's solid in the spiritual, energetic heart realms, it's always been up in the air. I will get more information. I'm going to have to do a lot of clarifying with your reading. But let's go into the relationship itself and see what the bridge is and what is holding the both of you together. As though we need to know. We already know, but see what more detail there is. What is the bridge between these two? Love. Queen of Cups. Love. Compassion, nurture, understanding. Very much similar to the High Priestess. What is the deal then, guys? We make it harder than it has to be. Because our human comes in between our soul. Our ego comes in between our spirit. And our ability to follow our heart. Previous experiences and pain and trauma and heartbreak and all of the things the baggage that no longer comes in this moment. Like you can choose to throw the baggage away. too hard to create an opportunity. Someone perceives, or both of you perceive it as too challenging, too much. Knowing that this soul bond is like so strong, you probably think that, like, equate that to it being too much to do in the real world, too much to handle, because the energetic spiritual love state is super strong, that it would be too much in the real world if y'all actually were together. There's a lot of fire coming through with these wands. It's like, drop the sticks, right? These sticks represent like a challenge or something heavy, and this person is just doing it all by themselves, or feeling like it's too much to handle. I'm about to let go and let them all fall because it's so hard to keep up. Let them fall. Let the sticks fall and be free and pick up the coin, right? Like, stand up straight and see the opportunity with the coin being the opportunity, the pentacle. What are you holding on to? Let them fall. You're left with one, right? Like, one. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, what is the reason you're holding on to all of this baggage here? You're not seeing the opportunity. You're focused on this, when the opportunity is right here, literally coming from out of this world. Again, with that quote unquote, out of this world, the cup representing love. It's coming from beyond the veil here, and you can't see it, and you're focused on this. Why? I just don't think that you associate this person and this relationship with stability. You want it when they're around you, when you're in their energy, you feel safe, but you're scared that if you were to be actually together, there would be some instability here. Too much emotion, too strong of a connection. I cannot handle it. It's too much. I don't want to look at it. I'd rather hold on to my baggage than see the possibilities and the opportunities. It's something I cannot define. It's something I cannot touch. Therefore, it's not real. It's fantasy. It's an illusion. Let's clarify. Shoot me that. Two of Cups. Love. What is the Nine of Wands here? Page of Swords. This person has a really hard time speaking up and telling you how they feel. And that's probably where the instability, the illusion comes from. Like, even though, like I say, you see them as, you see this, like, this is what you want. You want something tangible. You want a real relationship. But they hold back, right? This is how you feel, like what you want from them. Their secrecy, their silence, they're not talking. They don't talk. They have boundaries and their walls up here. Page of Swords is saying that they're holding back communication and truth of some sort. They think it's over. Jeez. All right, so for some of you, your person has boundaries up. And again, reverse the roles as needed. This could be the Libra, right? This could be the person. I don't know. But your person has their boundaries up because something happened. Like, it was over. People got hurt. People were lied to. People were deceitful. And they just feel like even though they are obsessed with you and they love you and they are attracted to you and they want you, they're connected to you, they're magnetized to you, they've been hurt before. For some of you, they've been hurt by you before. Really bad. For some of you, you ran away and it killed them for whatever reason. I don't know what the reasoning is for it, but the fact that you ran away and left it in a way that was a little low vibing for any reason, it could be whatever reason. The reasoning why you left doesn't matter here. The fact that you left is what matters. And so even though they have all of this love and connection and fire and passion and all of the things for you, it's like, I know what can happen because it's happened before. For some of you, it wasn't you that left them. It was someone else from their previous relationships that left them. And, you know, they just were hurt really, really bad. So they are not coming forward and following their fire, following their passion and their soul, like what their soul is telling them to do, because of previous baggage, which is super typical, right, for us to do. I'm curious about this because this is how you feel about them, and it came through in more of what you want from them. Anyway, you have this strength card twice. There's that figure 8. The infinity symbol. What else, please? For justice and the 10 of Pentacles. The Ace again. You just feel like you want a relationship. You want it all. You want it all. You want the love, the energy, the spirituality, and also the physical. Commitment. How do you feel towards them? These cards are how do you feel toward them and how do you feel about them. I think that you, whether you know it or not, like, even if you may not be together in the reality, you're committed to them. You are loyal to them. Even if you're single. They are what you want. What is this here? Clarify the moon and the high priestess. Got the 6 of cups again. 4 of cups again. You want, again, what I said about you know this connection is super real, but you want to see it in real life. So that's the only way that you will know it's true. Because there's second guessing. You think that you're in this illusion, fantasy, make-believe type of thinking, and when you are in their energy, you probably drive yourself crazy thinking like that because you don't truly, like, logically, because you're a Libra, air, logically, rationally, like, believe this. You think that this is make-up, make-believe, fantasy, over-romanticizing the situation. And you want clarity, You want something to come down and validate it. You know that the both of you have history together. You miss them when they're not around. You want the silence to be broken. You want them to come through and speak. You want this. That's for sure. What is that? Two of Pentacles for Libra's person. What is this Two of Pentacles, please? Queen of Swords. This is the Libra card. They want Libra to make their decision. I also feel this. They know this about you. They know that you feel it, but you don't believe it. And it's like saying they believe it, like I said earlier, with every part of their being, right? They know that this connection is real. And by you telling them that the only way you're going to believe this and all of the things is if y'all are actually together in the real world, to them it's like, I need you to believe it now. I need you to believe it whether this 3D stuff, this 3D relationship exists or not, right? Like there's stipulations here on your part. Whereas for them, it's like, it just is. I don't need anything. I don't need anything to validate it because I believe it wholeheartedly and you don't. And what they want from you is to stop with the juggling and believe it and make your decision. It's almost as if they're not going to go this route because to them it's like they want you to know it regardless of that. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to give this a start. Yeah, it's all on you, Libra. This is, it's your, you have the cards here. You hold the cards. Strength 3 times. Somebody has to be strong. Drop these sticks, drop these wands. Let them go. Let them go. Super indecisive. What are those wands doing for you? What is that baggage doing for you? How is it helping you? I mean, as it relates to this situation, this is what is stopping it right here. And you may think it's something else. You may think it's whatever this is that they went through. They're not talking to you because of this, blah, blah, blah. It's this. And they know this about you. They know that you have the baggage and they're waiting for you. This is the card of waiting. For you to be clear, make the decision, and go toward the happiness. But it's like, I don't know if I should, I don't know. Like, that's what I was feeling before, right? Like, should I or shouldn't I? Should I or shouldn't I? Needing to come. You're leading off with the strength. You have strength 3 times in this reading. And it's like, make a decision. Pick something. Here's that pentacle. Make a decision. It's all on you. It's your call. It is your call. I would just say, have the conversation. Start talking, right? Call them, you know. Start it, initiate it, if this is what you really want. But you have to get past this. Yeah, I'm backtracking. This is the first step here. Deal with this first before you call them. So at least when you do call them, you can show them that you have been working on it, you know, and you are making an effort, if that makes sense. But it's a really beautiful energy. Not a lot of people get to experience a connection and a love like this in their lifetime, right? So, you know, for the both of you to have this, you're super lucky, and it's something to cherish and not to take for granted. And I know that, you know, us being human, with our pride, with our ego, with our trauma and our past experiences and all of those things, like, we get so locked into those things that we do take this type of stuff for granted. And this is more special, you know. So hopefully it works out. Hopefully you work on this, and then you can start making some moves and start speaking to them in some way and see where it goes. But yeah, definitely what I was picking up, 30 days, turbulence, emotional turbulence. And it does seem as though there's a lot of emotions that you need to sort of, you know, kind of deal with and essentially drop, because there is major, major love here and major connection. So good luck. I hope it all works out. Let me know in the comments if this is your story. I'm curious to know. Check out your other signs. You're the second sign that I do in this love series, so expect the rest of them to be coming out as the days come through. So therefore, subscribe to the channel so that way you don't miss them. But other than that, I wish you all the good luck in this love relationship, and we will see you on the next one.